Namaste students, I JVN Dr. Naran Singh Shekhawat, Assistant Professor Department of Shalatantra, Faculty of Ayurvedic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. In previous class, we discussed about anatomy of esophagus. Esophagus start from mouth pharynx to stomach, and now we will discuss about congenital anomalies of esophagus. Congenital means from before birth, before birth. Disease occurred from previous to birth. Abnormal means disorders. These are atresia with or without tracheoesophageal fistula, stenosis, short esophagus with hiatus hernia, dysphagia, lusoria. These are all about congenital abnormalities of esophagus. Now we will discuss about atresia. There is 4 types of atresia. Atresia means atresia. What means by atresia? Atresia means decanalization means जिसके अंदर कैनाल फॉर्मेशन कंप्लीट नहीं हुई हो, इसोफेगस के अंदर लूमेन एब्सेंट हो, उसको अपन बोलते हैं एट्रेजिया. और एट्रेजिया ऑफ इसोफेगस यानी इसोफेगस के अंदर लूमेन एब्सेंट हो. अब ट्रेकियोइसोफेजियल फिस्टुला, इसमें बताया कि एट्रेजिया विद ट्रेकियोइसोफेजियल फिस्टुला भी हो सकती है और विदाउट ट्रेकियोइसोफेजियल फिस्टुला भी हो सकती है. तो ये 4 तरह के 4 टाइप्स ऑफ ट्रेकियोइसोफेजियल फिस्टुला, TOF, ट्रेकियोइसोफेजियल फिस्टुला. फर्स्ट है congenital tracheoesophageal. First, lower segments open into the trachea, means जिसमें इसोफेगस का लोअर पोर्शन है. मैंने आपको बताया था इसोफेगस के 2 पार्ट होता है, अपर पार्ट और लोअर पार्ट, और इसोफेगस के जस्ट फ्रंट में होती है ट्रेकिया. तो अगर इसोफेगस का लोअर पार्ट किससे कनेक्ट हो, ट्रेकिया से, और अपर पार्ट ब्लाइंड हो, तो उसको बोलते हैं अपर सेगमेंट ओपन इनटू lower segment open into the trachea. This one is showing the this one A is showing the lower segment open into the trachea and upper part is blind. Second one is upper segment open into the trachea. This one upper segment is open into trachea and lower segment blind. Clear students? Third one, both segments open into the trachea means जिसमें दोनों अपर और लोअर सेगमेंट दोनों आपस में कनेक्ट ना होके किससे कनेक्ट हो, ट्रेकिया से. फोर्थ वन इज बोथ सेगमेंट एंड ब्लाइंडली एंड द मिड इसोफेगस इज एब्सेंट. ये विदाउट फिस्टोल होता है, इसमें दोनों सेगमेंट ब्लाइंडली जिसमें ब्लाइंड होते हैं और ट्रेकिया में कनेक्ट नहीं होते हैं, तो इसको बोलते हैं बोथ सेगमेंट्स एंड ब्लाइंडली. ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स? क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? This X-ray showing tracheoesophageal fistula, radiograph in which excess denotes was injected in esophageal. इसमें ये आपको डाई दिख रही है जो डाली हुई है, और इसमें ये एक्सरे आपको दिख रहा है कि ट्रेकियोइसोफेगल फिस्टुला है। ठीक है स्टूडेंट। This all about the congenital anomalies of esophagus. One topic is more about stenosis. Esophageal stenosis. Stenosis means narrowing of a part. Or this was and about esophagus. This is a narrowing of esophagus. What is the cause of stenosis? This about the causes of esophageal stenosis. I mentioned more excessive fibrosing of lumen. This is the major cause for esophageal stenosis. This is all about the congenital anomalies. This session is powered by Digital Session 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapith Women's University, Jaipur. I hope you are satisfied, students. If you have any doubt or queries, mention in comment box. I will resolve it soon. Thank you, students. I gave you from the assistant professor department of technology of biology science. Today's class is we discuss about introduction of learning. Today's class will discuss this part of the hydroxyl. Ancestral hydroxyl of the core. It is moved over with somatic. With the somatic cord on gentle traction to the test, the swelling becomes less mobile. This is the text test. The cancer diagnosis epididymis consists in binary hernia, lipoma, of port varicocele. Treatment is excision under local anesthesia. Hydrocele and bilocunate hydrocele. Hydrocele has two independent magnetic sacs, one above and one below the neck of the scrotum. Upper one lies superficially in the inguinal canal or self between the layers. There is post fluctuant. Hydrocele of the canal of nerve. It occurs in females in relation to the inguinal ligament. Always in the inguinal ligament. Hydrocele of the hernial sac. It is due to adhesions of the content of hernial sac to fluid secrete collect in the hernial sac and form hydrocele of the hernial sac. The hernia of hydrocele is rare complication of hydrocele. As you can see in this diagram, herniation occurs through dartos muscles. Secondary hydrocele infections, pilosis, tuberculosis, or epidemic. 30% of cases have secondary hydrocele, syphilis, injury, trauma, malignancy. It is usually small, lax, test is usually palpable. Exception is secondary hydrocele due to pilosis. It can be very large. Post-herniorrhaphy hydrocele. It is secondary hydrocele occurring after the surgery for inguinal hernia. It is due to damage of lymphatic vessels of the tunica vaginalis and is 0.2% common. It is treated like an hydrocele but usually after about 6 months. Filarial hydrocele or chylocele. Occurs commonly in coastal regions and in around the equator. Usually occurs after repeated attacks of filarial epididymis. Hydrocele is usually of large size, and the sac is thickened. Fluid contains fat rich in cholesterol and is derived from ruptured lymphatics to the tunica. It is often difficult to differentiate from primary hydrocele. Complications of hydrocele infection, biocele, hematocele, atrophy of testes, infertility, and neophytosis. Differential diagnosis. Minor hernia, hernia, epidermolysis, metastasized testicular tumors, scrotal edema. Neophytosis is rare complication of hydrocele hernias, occurs through dartos. Treatment of hydrocele surgery, subtotal excision, partial excision, eversion, this is called jugulary operation, evacuation and eversion, road splication, procedure under GA or spinal or LA after cleaning and draping, vertical incision of about 6 to 7 centimeters in length made over the scrotum, and really 1 centimeter lateral to the median. Skin dartos, external splenic fascia, internal splenic fascia are inside. Loose hydrocele egg is identified. Fluid is evacuated using trocar and cannula. Egg is opened. You can see this is the trocar and cannula used to evacuate the hydrocele. In this picture, here you can see loose hydrocele sac and hydrocele fluid in the sac. If the sac is small, thin, and contains clear fluid, either Lord's plagueis, that is tunica, is plunged into a rough, replacing series of multiple interrupted chromic catgut suturing so as to make the sac form fibrous. Is relatively avascular and so hematoma will not occur, or evacuation and eversion of the sac behind the testes. After eversion, aortic sac is sutured with chromic catgut by continuous suture is done. If the sac is thick, large hydrocele and chylocele, subtotal excision of the sac is done. As tunica vaginalis is reflected on the lower epidermis. Posteriorly, total excision leads to orchidectomy with division of cord. Often the sac is excised partially and then eversion is done, which is called as jugulary operation. After evacuation, the sac with the test is placed in a newly created pocket between the two layers of scrotum, Sermon Java techniques. Aspiration must be avoided as much as possible as it is only a temporary measure. Recurrence occurs very early and chance of hematologic infection are higher. A drain is placed near the root of the scrotum on the lateral aspect because it is one of the most dependent portion when scrotal support is given. The support is given to reduce the scrotal edema. Wound is closed in layers. Drain is removed in 48 hours. In this picture, you can see the transreminence of hydrocele sac during Surgery just prior to placing the trocar for evacuation after exposing the sac. Hydrosis surgery showing sac, trocar, and cannula. Its insertion and evacuation of fluid. As when the surgery for the hydrosis, subtotal excision of the sac, ejaculation, operation, evacuation, evacuation. Uh, this is all about the hydrosis. So this session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth 103 Jaipur. I hope you are satisfied with this digital session. If you have any doubts and queries, please mention comment below.